my channel. I am Maria, aka agapelovegirl. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I have a Get the Look makeup tutorial to share with you today featuring all the items that I received in my November and December Boxycharm box. Now, normally I do unboxing videos every month as well as include demos and looks in those videos, but I always get my boxes so late, and sometimes by the time I get them I do not have time to film, as was the case for November. And then right now, as I'm filming this, it is December 23rd, so the day before Christmas Eve, and I'm like, there's no way I'm going to try to get up a December Boxycharm unboxing video. Most of you guys already know what is in the box and things like that, and so I just thought I would just do a separate complete makeup tutorial featuring all the items I received in my Boxycharm for the past 2 months. And the last time I did something like this, there were a few comments of people who said they really loved that I did videos including Boxycharm makeup items. So for those of you who are subscribed, you want to see how these products work, inspiration on how to use these products and things like that. And for those who are not subscribed to Boxycharm, what are you doing? It is an amazing subscription box. You get 5 full-size products. It's $20 a month, but the value of the box is usually over $100. It's amazing. I do purchase this box myself because I love it so much, but I am also an affiliate with them. So if you do subscribe using my link, which will be in the description box, I will make a small commission off that. But I absolutely love this box, and I just think it's amazing. So I'm not like being paid or anything to say this. I buy this myself, but it also helps me to earn a little bit of money if you guys subscribe using my link and stuff like that. Anyways, all that rambling aside, I just wanted to mention that this look was created using all the products in the November December Boxycharm box. I love that they include products where you can pretty much create a full makeup look. Of course, I did have to pull in a few items here and there to complete the look, like my foundation and concealer and things like that, but for the most part, everything on my face is from Boxycharm, and I love the look, I love how it turned out, and I hope you guys too. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm going to be going in first with 2 products from the November box. The Winkylux Kitten Palette, which is absolutely adorable, and then we also got a 4-piece mini travel brush set from Luxie Beauty. I'm not going to use all of these, but I will use a few of these here and there in this eye look. I don't necessarily like a lot of this type of synthetic brushes for my eye makeup looks, so I have my favorites that I'll be using, but I'll use a couple of these here and there in this look. So first I'm going to go into the shade Duchess and apply that all over my lid just to lay down my base. Next, with a fluffy blending brush, I'm going to go into the shade Strut and put that on the crease of my eyes. Next, with one of those mini Luxie brushes, this is the 213T brush, I'm going to go into the shade Cheshire and I'm going to lay that on my lid, focusing mostly on the inner and outer portions of my lid, leaving a little bit of the center of my lid blank. Now with a slightly smaller blending brush, I'm going to be just blending that same color into my crease just to diffuse it and blend it out with the first crease color I put down. And these brushes I'm using, by the way, are from Beauty Junkies. Okay, and then going back in with that little Luxie brush and the shade Cheshire, I'm just going to take that to my bottom lash line and just really smudge it and smoke it out down there. Now with the Luxie 221T brush, it's just a flat tapered brush, I'm going to go into the shade Boots and take that very tight along my lower lash line. Now with that gorgeous duochrome, it's like a pink and green duochrome shade, it's called Holographic, I'm going to be taking that to the center of my lid. Now just going back in with that Luxie brush again, I'm just going to clean up the edges just a touch. So for now, the eyes are done. As you guys know, I like to do my mascara and things like that after I do the rest of my face, so we are going to go ahead and move on to the rest of my face and we'll finish up the eyes later. So I'm going to go ahead and go into something we got in the December box, which is the Pierre Cosmetics Pro Concealer palette. And this is actually a corrector palette with the shades orange, green, and lavender. For those who don't know about color correcting, orange helps conceal dark circles, orange and yellow tones help conceal dark circles, greens help conceal or color correct redness or red tones in your skin, and lavender helps to brighten any sallowness or yellow tones in your skin. So I'm going to go ahead and be using the orange and the green tones. I don't really use the purple tone at all ever when I'm color correcting, which I don't color correct very often, but when I do, orange and yellow tones and green are what I use. So I'm going to start first with the orange shade to color correct my dark circles, and I am going to be taking another one of those little Luxie brushes. This is the 227T brush. I really like synthetic brushes for cream products, so this is actually quite perfect. And you just want to apply it on there and blend it just enough so it's not thick and cakey on your skin, but it's something that where you want to kind of keep the color there. It's supposed to help color correct once you put your concealer and foundation on. These actually feel really, really nice. It seems like it's blending well onto the skin and kind of just melding right onto my skin. One of my biggest complaints with cream products and why I don't like them that much is because they tend to feel really waxy and don't blend easily onto the skin, at least in my experience. So I'm very picky about cream products, and this seems to be feeling really nice and really just kind of melting onto the skin very nicely. So next I'm going to go into the green shade. I'm just going to take that same brush, I'm wiping it off on a towel to kind of clean it up from that orange shade, and I'm going to go into the green shade and I have lots of redness all over my face because my skin is on the naughty list this time of year and is just not its best. So we are going to use the green shade to color correct that. Now that I'm looking all kinds of crazy, I'm going to go ahead and move into foundation, and I just decided to pick up the first foundation I saw in my foundation drawer, which is the Bye Bye Aligns foundation, and I'm using the shade medium. And I'm just going to be applying that with my Beauty Junkies makeup sponge. It's been quite a while since I've actually used a makeup sponge. Alright, and here's what my face looks like now that I got all the foundation on. As you can see, you can still see a little bit of the orange here. Because I didn't bring my foundation completely all the way up because I'm going to still put concealer on too, and I just didn't want to get too cakey in that area. And then all the green is pretty much covered up. But I will say, I feel like you still see some redness peeking through from some of my bigger blemishes and things like that. So I'm kind of like about this color correcting palette. I really love if you're into color correcting, the ones from LA Girl, they're Pro Concealers, and they have color correcting shades. I love those because they're like a liquid formation and they dry down super amazingly, and they feel very lightweight and they just work really well. And I don't know, I feel like this didn't work as great. I don't know if it like lifted up when I put my foundation down or what, but I'm just like, I'm kind of about it, and it's kind of expensive. It's like a $30 palette, so I don't know. I'm not like amazed by it. I really love, like I said, the Pro Concealers from LA Girl, and they're super cheap and affordable. I feel like they do a little bit better of a job with color correcting if you're super into that kind of thing. So anyways, and now that I got my foundation down, I am gonna go ahead and put some concealer on under my eyes, and I'm gonna be using the new Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer, and I'm gonna be using two shades. One is a shade Light Warm, and then another one Medium Light Warm. And I am going to be doing this one side at a time because this concealer actually does dry pretty quickly. Darn it, I didn't mean to bring my concealer up so high, so I'm going to have to go ahead and fix my lower lash line after I'm done with my concealer. But I really, really love this concealer. Obviously, if you guys watched my first impressions video and saw my thoughts on this concealer, I love it. Now that I've been using it a little bit longer, I will say that I still absolutely love this concealer. I think it's great. There are a few things about it that I really wasn't thinking about or realized at the time when I first got it, because I just was using it without really looking into any of the information. But this is a really expensive concealer, like ridiculously expensive, especially for the amount of product you get. It's more expensive than Shape Tape, and you get way less. So I feel like, I don't know, that's a really big bummer and a big downside of this concealer. I still think it's a fabulous concealer. Like, I really like it, but oh my gosh, the price on it is just ridiculous. Also, I will say that the one thing I don't really like about it is, and it's not that big of a deal, but I don't like the wand as much. It's a different kind of doe foot applicator, and I was expecting it would be more like their Naked Skin concealer, which has more of a flat foot and flexible applicator. This one's really stiff and small, and I don't know, I just don't like it as much. I wish that they would have used the same applicator as the Naked Skin one. Alright, now that I got my face done, I'm going to go ahead and set and contour off camera since I don't have any more products to show you from my Boxycharm for that. And I did want to just show you my foundation and concealer just because it was going over the corrector colors, so that's why I was on camera for that. But I just want to keep this video a little bit shorter, so in the hopes of doing that, I'm going to do my contour and setting off camera, and I will come back on for the rest of my face. Alright, so now that I've contoured and set my face, I'm going to be using two products that came in the December Boxycharm box. This first one is the Real Her blush kit. It comes with 3 blushes, and it was actually packaged really nice like this, and even had a little plastic insert like this to protect the blushes. And then I'm also going to be applying that with the Crown brush that we received in this December box. And I'm just going to use the one shade Fearless. And I haven't used this brush. I did try this shade already before, and I really like the way it looks. I haven't used this brush for blush yet though, so we'll see how it applies. Okay, not bad at all. I like that it has these little like ergonomic little indents for your fingers to go to. Okay, now I'm really quickly just going to apply a little bit of highlight. I'm just using one from Makeup Forever that I have in my little Makeup Forever compact. I don't remember the shade name, but I'll have that listed in the description box. I'm not going to do too much because the setting spray I'm going to be using is really shimmery, so that'll give a nice glow as it is. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and set my face, and I'm super excited because in the November box we got this Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray, and I hadn't used it, but I saw a lot of people do their unboxings and demo videos using it, and everybody was talking about how great it is and what an amazing spray it has, and it's just a fine mist. And so I was really excited to use it, and unfortunately I got a little bit of a dud. My spray nozzle does not work at all. Like, it literally, like, I'm pressing and nothing's happening. And last night I was trying to, like, I thought, okay, maybe I just need to shake it even more. I was shaking it. I even tried to clean up the nozzle, and it was literally just like foaming right here. So I'm like, it is broken. So what I went ahead and did was put a little bit into another spray bottle that has an amazing facial mister, in my opinion, and that's the Pixie Makeup Fixing Mist, the rose water one. I love this. I have another one, and so this is the one I ran out of, but this mists out so amazingly. It is my favorite. So I was like, I'm gonna try to see if it works in here, and it actually does, and mists out really well. So now that I tested it, I will probably fill this bottle up with this stuff, but I'm going to be demoing it from here. But inside here is the same product as the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. And this stuff is really pretty. I don't know how many people will actually really like this product because it really does shimmer up your face. It's not like a glitter, a chunky glitter, and it's very fine. You don't really notice it unless you like catch the light and stuff like that. So you don't look super shiny. It's just like in the light, it gives you such a pretty shimmery illuminating effect. Like literally, makes you feel like a Twilight vampire. That's the best way I can think to describe it, but I really, really like it. I think it's awesome. It's just a shame that the nozzle broke on mine, but I figured out some way to make it work, so. Now with my face set, I'm going to go ahead and finish up my eyes, and what I'm going to do is just go back into that Winkylux palette, and I'm going to be going into the gold shade here called Cat Eye, and this shade is so pigmented. And I'm just going to take a dab of that and put it on the inner corner of my eyes just for a little pop some. And to finish it all off, I'm going to go in with the Tarteist mascara, which I tried yesterday for the first time, and oh my gosh, I was blown away at how fabulous my lashes looked. Seriously, this stuff is amazing. At first I wasn't sure I liked the wand. The wand looks kind of thick and I don't know, just a little bit thicker than I would prefer, but oh man, does it make my lashes Alright, and lastly, to finish this look, I have actually 2 lip products because we got lip products in the last 2 boxes. So in the November box, we got this lipstick from Laqa. It's L-A-Q-A, so I think that's how it's pronounced. It's their Cloud Lips lipstick, and it is this color called Storm, and it looks super dark and bold in the tube, but it actually comes out in this as this kind of brighter, gorgeous burgundy red color. It's beautiful. And then we also got in the December box this lipstick from Pretty Vulgar in the shade My Lips Are Sealed. And this is a liquid lipstick that is a metallic finish. Also, really quick, I did want to mention that in the November box, the only thing that I didn't use in this video is the KNC Beauty All Natural Collagen Infused Lip Mask. We got 3 of them in that box, and I didn't use that today, but I do plan on using it in a future kind of skincare video that I'll probably throw up on Instagram. So just want to mention that real quick. And so now it's to the lips. Which one? I'm going to go ahead and demo them both for you guys just so you can see what they look like. I'm not sure which will look best with this look, if either of them will really go with this look, but we're going to put them on anyways, and I'm going to start with the lighter shade first. Not so much a fan of the wand. It's very flat and long. Kind of similar to the wand that I like from the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, but I don't like that for lips so much. This does feel super creamy. And don't know if it's going to dry down matte at all. Definitely doesn't feel like it's going to dry down matte. It seems like it's going to stay creamy. I'm not quite sure. But it feels nice and comfortable on the lips. So I actually like this one. It looks pretty good with this look, I think. It's not too bad. But I'm going to go ahead and try on the other color, and we can see which one looks best. Okay, so this one is super bold, and I feel like it goes pretty well with this look. Actually, a little bit ties in with the red tones I used, so not too bad. It's actually very comfortable as well, very lightweight. Like, I don't feel like I'm wearing a lipstick. It is a slight drying, but also, like, I'm not explaining it. It's pretty comfortable. All right, so that wraps it up for this look using Boxycharm items from November and December. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and this tutorial and this look and just the idea of using products from my Boxycharm boxes, and I hope that inspires you. If you did like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment letting me know. Let me know which lipstick you like best too. And I just want to thank you so much for watching. Until next time, much love and hugs to you. Bye, beauty babes.